How's it going, guys? How's everyone doing today? It's Riley here. And today, yes, we are bringing you guys another brand new NBA 2K21 video. And obviously, as you guys know, NBA free agency with the trades, the signings, the draft, everything happening within the course of like 2 weeks has been absolutely crazy. And obviously, as most of you guys know, a lot of teams have been doing a lot of stuff concerning just rebuilding, completely swapping out lineups and whatnot. It has been crazy. So what I kind of want to do is go through some specific teams and see if their changes are actually going to do them any good, at least on the terms of NBA 2K21. So again, it's not going to be completely realistic. It may be, who knows, but I really just want to see what NBA 2K has in terms of for what these teams might be able to do. And today, you guys, we are doing a team that basically just cleaned up shop. They just completely revamped almost everything. Well, mainly their bench and some starting pieces, but as you can see on the screen right now, it is the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, you guys, I essentially want to see in this video if what the Bucks did, at least in terms of NBA 2K21, if what the Bucks did is going to be enough to keep Giannis in Milwaukee. Now, it's hard to tell, especially on terms of 2K, considering I feel like some of the overalls might be lower than what they are in real life, or at least how they play in real life. I'm not sure. 2K, it's always hard. You can never really tell. But we're going to go through this starting lineup. I'm going to set everything on automatic, and we are going to see if Giannis decides to stay and run it back with this team for a few more years. I'm essentially just going to see how 2K has all this unfolding for the 2K21 season. So yeah, you guys, I'm really excited to get into this video real quick. But before we start, I just want to say, you guys, if you are brand new to the channel and you're checking me out for the very first time, don't forget to go down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Coming out with brand new videos every single week, you guys. You don't want to miss out. I promise that. And while you're here, if you haven't already, make sure to leave a like on the video as well. It helps me out more than I can possibly put into words, you guys, and I mean that when I say that. So if you do that, I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Appreciate all of you. But without further ado, let's hop into this and see if what the Bucks did was enough to retain the back-to-back MVP. Okay, again, you guys, like I said, everything is going to be on automatic. I'm not going to be touching anything. Whatever they have right now for their rotation is what I'm running with. I'm not going to mess with anything. I got Jrue Holiday, Dante DiVincenzo, Chris Middleton, Giannis, and Brook Lopez rounding out the starting five. There's no issues there. That's definitely what they're going to be running this year. On top of that, their bench consists of Pat Connaughton at 72 overall. That's actually kind of ridiculous. I don't think he's that low. Bobby Portis, Kyle Korver, Torrey Craig, and DJ Augustine are rounding out their rotation. So as I said in the beginning of the video, you guys, they basically revamped their entire bench along with their starting point guard. They were going to get Bogdan Bogdanovic too, but that fell through, so they still got Dante DiVincenzo. But other than that, they completely revamped this team, specifically, again, the bench. But I'm not going to touch anything. You guys saw the minutes. I'm going to simulate to about the halfway point, see how good this team is doing, and see if they are on track for what everyone else is expecting this year for the Milwaukee Bucks. All right, you guys, we have simmed to exactly the halfway point in the season, or what would be the halfway point. They currently have a 33-8 record, which is very surprising to me, honestly. I didn't think 2K was going to be showing this team a lot of love, but sure enough, it is. I'm going to check the standings first, see where they are, because this is actually very interesting to me. I did not think they'd be doing this good, especially with what 2K has their overalls at throughout the entire team, but they are 33-8. They are 5.5 games up in the number one spot in the Eastern Conference. Let's check out the West. I got the Golden State Warriors. Obviously, that's not too realistic because Klay Thompson's going to be out for the entire year, which, again, is just awful news for everybody. But where do they have the Lakers? They have this new... These rosters are completely updated. You have Jamal Crawford running the two. I don't know why that's a thing. But they have these rosters completely updated. I don't understand why Jamal Crawford's running the two over, like, KCP or Wesley Matthews or anything like that, but still, that is unreal. The entire Western Conference is just absolutely going off. They're all, like, evenly decent. That's probably... It might be how it is in the regular season in real life too. I have no idea. This is just 2K. Please don't bash me in the comments, you guys, if you say it's not realistic or anything like that. Like, it's a video game. I know it's not going to be completely realistic. I just want to somewhat run through this and see what they have it panning out as. Giannis averaging a little bit lower than usual, actually. 25.5 points per game, 12.5 rebounds, 5.5 assists. So the assists and rebounds are relatively the same. Points per game is down just a little bit compared to what he has been putting up the last 2 years, which has got him back-to-back MVPs. You got Chris Middleton putting up 19, 5, and 4.5, which is pretty decent. Jrue Holiday putting up 14, the newest and most improved Milwaukee Buck, 14 points, 3.5 rebounds, 5.5 assists. Bobby Portis putting up some solid numbers off the bench. That was an interesting signing by them. I was not expecting that whatsoever. But then you got Brook, Dante, Hassan White. Why did they? Okay, this is a little bit I might take matters into my own hands and release Hassan Whiteside, because technically he was a free agent, and that is why he's on the team right now. Okay, that might be a small contributor to how they are doing so good. I'm releasing Hassan Whiteside, though. That is unrealistic unless the Bucks somehow do get Hassan Whiteside. But you guys saw the numbers, 33-8, decent right now. This is do or die for the Bucks. They are championship or bust. They are trying to retain Giannis as it is in real life. They're going all out. They want him to sign that Supermax. So I will catch you guys at the end of the year to see what this team is, how they are doing. They're currently 33-8. They're on pace to finish as the best team in the NBA. Let's sim to the end and figure that out if they're going to hold this spot. All right, boys, you see releasing Hassan Whiteside did a little bit to the team. We had more losses in the second half of the season than the first half, but this Milwaukee Bucks team, it is surprisingly, going through this, it's surprising how well they have this team playing together and whatnot, because this is not what I was expecting. A 65-17 record, Giannis wins MVP, three-peats for MVP for that matter. I didn't even think about that. Basically 29 points. He got his numbers up from halfway through the year. 29 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists, 1.5 steals, 1.5 blocks. Those are some absurd numbers. He's probably going to win DPOY too. James Wiseman, Rookie of the Year. It's cool to actually see this now. Now the Rookie of the Year future isn't completely broke as it was for the first like 3 months of this game. But Wiseman wins Rookie of the Year. Spencer Dinwiddie, 6th Man of the Year on the Brooklyn Nets. Giannis DPOY. That was kind of a given with those ridiculous numbers he was putting up. Chris Boucher, Most Improved Player of the Year. I like to see that. He's been getting it quite a bit in these simulations. Bud wins Coach of the Year. 65-17 overall record. We got all NBA first team. Luka, Damian Lillard, Giannis wins it, of course, with his 3-peat MVP. LeBron, Karl Anthony Towns rounded out all NBA first team. Second team, we got Steph, Trey, AD, Pascal, Nikola Jokic. Third team, Kyrie, James Harden, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, and Joel Embiid, all defensive. You guys can check that out. Giannis, first team again. Second team, we got Jrue Holiday. Jrue Holiday made it as well. That's nice to see. 2 players on the Bucks making all defensive teams. Wasn't expecting anything less. Second team's good to see. But all rookie first team, here it is. You guys want to look at that real quick. All rookie second team. Now we're going to hop into the playoffs. We're going to hop into the playoffs. We're going to see if that was enough to retain Giannis on the Milwaukee Bucks. See if they can come away with the championship, because that's the ultimate goal. They've been the best record in the NBA for the last 2 years. Haven't done anything with it when it comes to playoffs. So, simulate the round. We'll see what they can do. Wow. All the hype up for the regular season. All of it. All of the hype to get beaten 7 first round by the Orlando Magic. Like, I'm not going to say it's unrealistic, but, I mean, come on, dude. Are you serious? Let's simulate round 2. Let's check it out, dude. That's such a letdown. And, yeah, I mean, there was a chance he was going to leave anyway, but there's no doubt in my mind that Giannis is leaving in the offseason. Why is this game so adamant on the Magic being insane? Like, every simulation I do, Orlando is in the finals. Like, I don't get it. You had the Lakers being a 4 seed, dude. Like, I don't know. 2K just seems to be getting more and more. I don't want to say unrealistic, but I mean, the Mavs end up winning it all. They beat the Magic in 6 games in the NBA Finals. Luka wins Finals MVP, putting up 36 points per game in a 6-game series. That is absurd, but now is the moment of truth with this video. We saw them finish with a 65-17 record in the regular season and get bounced first round, losing in 7 with the best record in the NBA. Is that enough? Does Giannis feel confident enough to stay with the Milwaukee Bucks? I'm going to guess no. I'm going to have a good guess on it. Currently a free agent. He has 18 offers. His highest offer is from the Miami Heat. And you guys know the rules with 2K. Whatever the top offer is, that's who they pick. And let's go to free agency, sign players. He saw. Oh, what? I was played. 2K played me, bro. Wow. Okay. Against literally all odds. Against all odds. Dude, he didn't even take the Supermax. He legit did not take the Supermax. He took the 4-year 140. I'm pretty sure that's not the Supermax. I could be wrong, but I'm almost positive that's not the Supermax. But Giannis is staying in Milwaukee. AD went to the Clippers. Oh my God. Kawhi went back to Toronto. Jason Tatum, Celtics, Donovan Mitchell, Jazz, obviously, but still. Paul George stayed on the Clippers, so it's Paul George and AD with the Clippers. That's pretty ridiculous, but still. Giannis is actually staying in Milwaukee, bro. That is crazy. We're going to go to next year. We're going to simulate like 2 or 3 more years, see if this revamped team for the Milwaukee Bucks can actually win them a championship, because that's what I want to see ultimately. Now that we know he's staying in Milwaukee, that's actually kind of ridiculous that he's staying. I never would have expected it, but we're going to keep going. We're going to check out the team first. Okay, so after I released Hassan Whiteside to kind of make it more realistic in this offseason, they signed Hassan Whiteside to a 3-year, $37 million contract. So that's pretty interesting. Now they got Hassan Whiteside probably starting over Brook Lopez since Brooks is 79. I'm going to check out the minutes, actually, see what they have set up for this. They got Dante running point. Jrue at the 2 now. All right, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Chris, Giannis, Hassan Whiteside. Off the bench, you got Brook Lopez, Bobby Portis, Taj Gibson. Okay, that's weird. KZ Akpala. I'm sorry if I butchered that name. I cannot say it to save my life. Who is that? Bojan Turk? Okay, that's interesting. Gerald Green not getting any minutes. Whatever. You guys see see the rotation. I'm going to simulate to the end of this year. Now that Giannis is here for 4 more years, we're going to see if they win a championship this year. He stayed for a reason. He thinks the Bucks can get them a title. Let's see if they can. Bro, I am truly still in awe that Giannis re-signed. I mean, the top offer was the Heat. I showed you guys. The top offer was the Heat. No way in my mind did I expect him to re-sign a 4-year deal with the Milwaukee Bucks, but here he is doing it. He wins another MVP. That's 4 in a row for Giannis, putting up 28, 14, and 6 again this year. He might win DPOY again with those defensive numbers. I'm not too sure. Jonathan House, Rookie of the Year, auto-generated. Devontae Graham, 6th man. Jonathan Isaac, DPOY. He did not win it. All right, there's that. Tyrese, Most Improved Player. You love to see it. Lloyd Pierce with the Hawks. Best team in the league, or Coach of the Year at least. So that's interesting. Giannis, another All-NBA first team. Go over to second team. You guys can look through it yourselves. I'm not going to read it off this time. But you guys see it there. Let's check it out. We are the 1 seed again. 4 years in a row as the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. So Giannis stayed because he probably thinks that, like, maybe he's thinking it's part of him too, of why they can't advance. Let's check out this Toronto team's got Kawhi now. They got Kawhi again. They got Kyle Lowry, Norman Powell, Kawhi, Pascal, and Marc Gasol. It's actually a pretty decent team. Let's take it 1 game at a time now. We win game 1. Okay, that's nice. That's good to see. Okay, I think Giannis is here to actually do something in the playoff. Maybe not. I don't know. Here we go. See, game 4, we win it. They're up 3-1. I'm going to simulate the round. They win it in 5. You love to see that. They made it to the second round. Can't complain much compared to last year. They made the second round. That's all. We cannot complain, or Giannis cannot complain. The Bucks fans cannot complain. We're taking on Brooklyn in round 2. This is probably still Kyrie and KD, and it is. It's Kyrie, Karras, KD, Reggie Perry, DeAndre Jordan, Jared Allen. They still got most of their key players. You got Joe Harris making $75 million over 4 years coming off the bench. That's interesting, but we'll take it game by game. Take it game by game. They're the number 1 team in the entire, not the entire NBA. Okay, they take game 1. They take game 1 over Brooklyn. Simulate with Simcast. We got to do this to simulate game by game. Otherwise, 2K won't let us. They take game 2 though. Are they gonna sweep? Are they gonna sweep Brooklyn? You're kidding. Oh my god. Dude, Giannis is out for vengeance this year. He re-signed with the Bucks. Everyone thought it was a terrible decision, but he's proven them wrong. This team has lost 1 game through the first 2 rounds of the playoffs this year. They swept Brooklyn, who everyone thinks was a heavy favorite in the Eastern Conference compared to the Milwaukee Bucks. We're taking on Philly. 7-seeded Philly in the Eastern Conference Finals. Ben Simmons, Matisse, Tobias, Elliott Falls. Who is that? Joel Embiid, Justice Winslow, Rudy Gay. Okay, this team's interesting. This team's interesting. Obviously, if they're in the Eastern Conference Finals, they're going to be a good team. You got the Clippers with AD and PG. And the San Antonio Spurs is 16. Okay, that's interesting. We're going to take it game by game again. See what the Bucks can do. They take game 1. I don't know why I backed out. I apologize. Hop in. Game 2. W. Oh, why do I keep doing this? Okay, here we go. Game 3. We're up 2-0. Go into Philly. They take game 3. Okay, that's understandable. That's understandable. We can't be perfect. We can't sweep everybody. Game 4. We win it. Up 3-1. Giannis and this team is 1 game away from the NBA Finals, and they are there. They are there already. They're awaiting the winner of the Clippers and the Spurs. We're going to simulate the round, see who... Okay. Okay, it is the Bucks versus the 6-seeded Spurs for the NBA championship. There's no way Giannis can blow this. He cannot blow this. This is the team that he stayed for. Essentially. Some pieces left. Hassan Whiteside was added. You guys get the gist. It's automatic. I'm not doing anything. I'm just watching with you guys. But... essentially, he stayed because he trusted the Milwaukee Bucks. They are in the NBA Finals, the first year into signing that extension deal with Milwaukee. Let's check out the San Antonio Spurs team, see what they got. DeJounte Murray, Lonnie Walker, MPJ. Okay, no wonder they made it here. Samanik, Steven Adams. All right, that is interesting. Vassell. I like Vassell. Watch out for that dude. LaMarcus Aldridge, Duncan Robinson. All right, okay, this team's got depth. This team's got a lot of... Is that Jeremy Grant back there? Database Diop. I'm an idiot. But this team has depth. I'm actually kind of worried about this team when I look at it like this. Let's take it game by game. We win game 1. Is Giannis going to get the first chip for the Milwaukee Bucks under his belt? Up 2-0. Up 3. Oh my god. The depth doesn't matter, dude. We might have to hop into this and watch this, dude. Okay. Are they going to win this game, though? That's the question. 61-62. Up 5. Third quarter. Into the 4th, up 12. Oh, it's over. It's GG's. We're going to jump in. We're going to see the championship series, the championship ceremony unfold. They're about to sweep the NBA Finals, dude. This team with a worse record than last year. A worse record is about to do... Oh, I don't want to be on either team. All right, there we go. Now we're just watching the last 20 seconds, watching it all unfold. Milwaukee... That's an 8-second violation. All right, nice job, Giannis. But either way, Milwaukee is... They're putting in all the subs, all the bench warmers now. Giannis stayed in Milwaukee because he trusted them. He trusted the team. He trusted their free agency decisions, selling in for him. And it sure as hell looks like it's about to work. They're about to sweep the NBA Finals. They lost 2 games on this entire run. His first year into his contract extension with Milwaukee. That is awesome to see, actually. And they won it in convincing fashion, too. 111-92 in Game 4. Clean sweep, dude. It's just... I don't know. It's cool to see Giannis stay in a small market like Milwaukee. I was surprised enough that 2K had him staying. Losing first round of the playoffs. First round of the playoffs. In the deciding year of your contract offseason as the 1 seed, and they had them losing, dude. That's crazy. No way in my mind. They even had the Heat at the top. I expect them to leave 100%. Taking down the San Antonio Spurs. This team looked pretty decent, too. Like, not even kidding. The depth scared me. I thought it was going to go, like, at least 6 or 7 games. They just clean sweep their way through this entire playoff, which was crazy. But Giannis, obviously, winning NBA Finals MVP. I'll meet you guys out there to check out the numbers. This is pretty cool to see, honestly. I do know, though, that Hassan Whiteside might have been a pretty big factor in them winning a championship. I understand that. But again, it's automatic. I can't do anything about that. All right, boys, and here we are. Giannis wins Finals MVP, putting up 25, damn near 16 rebounds, and 5.5 assists per game. Good to see, though. I mean, that contract was worth it for Giannis. They got a championship in the first year of it. You love to see. Okay, you guys, I was expecting that video to be longer than it was, but we got the championship, or Giannis got the championship in year number 2. So I'm going to stop it right here. Again, I do think I'm going to be doing more videos like this more often, so if you guys have any ideas for other videos you want to see concerning teams that made offseason moves this year, please let me know. I would love to just kind of go into automatic mode, autopilot I should say, watch them and see what 2K has them doing in terms of success. Because again, it might not be completely realistic, as some of you guys might say in the comments and whatnot, but it's still interesting to watch for me. I just want to see, I just like to watch like what they do in the offseason, how they unfold, what 2K has them being at in terms of potential. But once again, if you guys did enjoy the video, as always, please make sure to leave a like on the video, and if you're new, go down below and hit that subscribe button. We're coming out with brand new NBA content every single week. But if you guys are still here, again, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I guess on that note, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.